Thank you, Speaker. This week, Joint Transportation wrapped up our Rail Week discussing rail infrastructure. However, nationally, discussions around trains have been about the devastation of mixing train derailment and toxic chemicals. We've seen the shocking scenes of the train derailment and explosion in East Palestine, Ohio, which released poisonous substances into the surrounding community. We've seen what a magnitude 7.8 earthquake did in Turkey and Syria to kill more than 50,000 people. The predicted big one here in Oregon could be 10 times as powerful. State and local governments have studied the dangers of oil trains through Portland and hazardous fuel storage at the Critical Energy Infrastructure Hub in Northwest Portland, sited on an earthquake liquefaction zone. This is where 90% of liquid fuels in Oregon are stored. The findings are terrifying. They predict a Fukushima-scale petrochemical disaster on the Willamette River that would cause enormous harm to Portland's residents and destroy our rivers for generations. Oregon state and local leaders currently have the power to minimize these risks, and we aren't doing enough to ensure that our communities are safe from catastrophic industrial disaster. Industrial interests have strongly opposed reasonable health and safety protections, and Oregon residents are calling for government interventions to protect the public from fossil and chemical industry disasters. In 2021, the Multnomah County Commission opposed Zenith's Energy Train Terminal land use compatibility application, and 46 neighborhood organizations submitted a letter writing, "Zenith Energy's transport of oil by rail poses immense risks to the community and the environment, from emissions, accidents, potential spills, fires, and explosions." The City of Portland has turned its back on community safety, allowing Zenith's crude oil trains to threaten Portland residents for at least another 5 years. On February 22nd, the Oregonian reported that despite Zenith's promises to phase out crude oil, Zenith has again increased their oil by rail throughput volume, putting residents at risk of increasingly dangerous events resulting from train derailments or seismic events. We need bigger structural changes that actually reduce the chances of these very foreseeable industrial disasters. Oregon must act.